Chapter 10. Compassion can change your world. Here's how to grow it. Coming off the lessons of humility, we now dive into one of the most transformative traits anyone can develop: compassion. Humility helps us recognize our place in the world, but compassion compels us to take action in that world, to lift others when they need it most. Think about it. How many times have you felt alone in your struggles, only to be surprised by an unexpected gesture of kindness? Compassion is the thread that weaves connection and understanding between people, allowing us to see the world through someone else's eyes. The real meaning of compassion. Compassion isn't just about feeling bad for someone. It's the conscious decision to step into their shoes and do what you can to help. It's about understanding, empathizing, and offering support without judgment. Take, for instance, a real-world scenario. In a small town hit by a devastating storm, neighbors came together to rebuild each other's homes, share food, and offer shelter. This wasn't just sympathy. It was compassion in action. Ordinary people showing up for each other in extraordinary ways. Compassion makes the difference between simply observing suffering and stepping in to alleviate it. It enhances our relationships and strengthens the bonds we share with others. Let's say you work with someone who's visibly struggling, whether it's with personal issues or professional challenges. Imagine being the person who notices, who takes the time to check in and offers genuine help. Not only will you make their day better, but you also create a deeper connection and build trust. The personal power of compassion. But compassion isn't just a gift to others, it's a gift to yourself as well. Research shows that people who practice compassion tend to have better mental health. This is no surprise when you think about how focusing on helping others pulls us away from our own anxieties. Take Laura, who, after going through a tough divorce, started volunteering at a local children's hospital. Her ability to shift her focus from her pain to helping others made a huge impact on her emotional recovery. Over time, it wasn't just the children who benefited from her compassion. Laura found a renewed sense of purpose in life. When you show compassion, it also invites resilience into your life. Picture a community coming together after a natural disaster, families working side by side to clear debris, rebuild homes, and comfort one another. The collective compassion fosters a resilient spirit, helping people move forward despite the setbacks. Growing compassion in your life. Cultivating compassion begins with how we view ourselves. You can't pour from an empty cup, so practicing self-compassion is essential. It's easy to beat ourselves up over mistakes or hardships, but treating yourself with the same kindness you'd show a friend is where compassion begins. Think of moments when you've been hard on yourself, whether it's a failed project at work or missing a personal goal. Now, imagine what it would feel like to forgive yourself for those moments, to embrace the idea that imperfection is part of being human. Once you've started with yourself, begin turning that outward. In your daily conversations, rather than thinking about what you'll say next, make an effort to really listen. We often miss opportunities to show compassion simply because we're not paying attention. Think about a time when someone confided in you. Did you really listen, or were you formulating a response? Compassion is in the listening, the understanding, the giving of your time and attention. Then, there's the simple power of showing up. Look around you. Friends, family, even strangers in your community. Everyone is carrying something you might not know about. One act of kindness, a warm greeting, helping someone with their groceries, checking in on a neighbor, can make all the difference in someone's day. These small gestures, though they may seem insignificant at the time, build a culture of compassion. Reflecting on those moments of connection helps strengthen your compassionate muscle. Think about how it feels when someone shows you kindness, or when you've been there for someone else. That warm, fulfilling feeling isn't just fleeting, it's transformative. Compassion in action. In a world often marked by division and isolation, compassion becomes a powerful force for unity. Let's take a moment to think about those instances in history where compassion truly made a difference. In times of crisis, whether it's natural disasters, conflicts, or pandemics, it's compassion that brings people together. In 2020, as the world faced unprecedented challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic, there were countless stories of people showing compassion. Neighbors checking on the elderly, health workers risking their lives, and communities banding together to ensure everyone had enough. Compassion in these moments not only helped us survive, but helped us realize that we're stronger when we care for one another. Now imagine how this could look in your own life. It doesn't have to be on a grand scale. It can start small with the people right around you. How could you bring more compassion into your daily routine? How could you lift someone else today? Moving forward with compassion. As we conclude this chapter, think about where compassion fits into your life. It's not something that happens by accident. It's a choice to be present, to be kind, and to be understanding. Compassion not only transforms how others feel, but can change your own outlook on life. In moments when you feel stuck, remember this: offering kindness to someone else can unlock a sense of purpose and fulfillment within yourself. If this chapter resonated with you, be sure to share your thoughts, like, and comment. And don't forget to check the links in the description to discover more ways you can continue growing this important trait in your own life. Next up, we'll explore courage, how to face your fears and live boldly. Stay tuned to uncover the ways courage can lead to a more fulfilling, fearless life.